Hello friends, I have another bins haul for us today. I actually went 3 separate times this last week, so I will have a couple more bins hauls as well. This one I chose to do first, even though it's not the one I got first, just because it's not very big and I'm about to take my son to a birthday party in about an hour. So let me show you what I found here. Hopefully I find the receipt. I think it was in the $60 range that I spent for everything. I do remember, yeah, I found a lot of books, which I was thinking about taking to the JBF sale. A lot of these Dogman books. Books at our bins are 69 cents each, even though these are super heavy. So 69 cents. You know, the retail on each book says 10. I was probably going to price these around $4.50. Hopefully they sell. Otherwise, they'd probably sell for the $2, $2.25 half price. So yeah, I got a bunch of them. Those would actually also probably sell as a lot on eBay. I just don't want, I don't sell books that often. I know I sold that Slumberkins lot recently. That's mostly because I bought most of those books retail and I wanted to recoup most of my money since they were personal for my children. But if I'm only paying 60 cents, I'm happy to just make a small profit off of that. I did get 2 of these, Breaking Dawn and Eclipse from the, Twilight, right? No. Yeah. I think. So I'm going to sell those at JBF as well. All right. I think there's more books in here, but we'll just find them as we go. Same with these Arthur books. There was a ton of books. You know, I was just picking out the ones that were like in excellent condition still. This, Camille gave me this. I'm going to sell this at JBF. It's one of those little mats that you lay your baby with the month milestones. So, very cute. Alright, I did find a good amount of shoes. I also think I found a good amount for Once Upon a Child. So, I'm not sure a ton of this I'm going to be selling on my own, but that's okay. So, these are some Stride Right little snow boots. These I'm going to try on. If they don't fit me, I will list them. And these actually sell great. They're Reef women's sandals. So, you know, the footbeds are a little bit dirty. So, like, in great condition. These usually sell for 30 to 40. I would say this is at least probably 20 to 25 still in this condition. These ones I'm going to list myself. They're just like a Born little gladiator sandal. That's probably 20 to 25. These are for Once Upon a Child, little Cat and Jack water shoes. I just need to throw those in the wash. These ones I will list on my own. Some Salomon flip-flops. And these ones, I know there's some banging above me. I think my kids are about to head out and go ride bikes for a few minutes. Yeah, sorry, lost my train of thought. But anyways, so these are actually a men's sizing. Just kidding, they're women's. Women's 7.5. So yeah, I probably at least 20 bucks. This I just got because me and Chris have been having like tea every night just for after the kids go to bed. We just have a little tea time. So, you know, Christmas is coming up. This is a really good size mug for some tea. And I just got a little mug tree for my kitchen, and it'll be fun to switch out all of the mugs I have on there now for Christmas ones. And I know I have several other Christmas ones. So that's for us. These are for Once Upon a Child, some Cat and Jack water shoes. Whoa. I never know how to do the bins haul the easiest way. This is Little Carter's fleece for Once Upon a Child. This I will list. It's a new Tad Victoria's Secret pink, like a plaid bra. So that's probably around 20 bucks. This is so funny, but also, so my kid, Connor, asked if I could find him some, or buy him some, buffalo plaid pajama pants. So I bought him some from Target because, you know, he wanted them specifically like for Christmas time, and I didn't know if I was going to find anything at the thrift before that. So I bought them. They were only 10 bucks at Target, but still. I literally found these like the day after they got delivered from Target, and he'd already worn them. So he can, of course, keep the Target ones, but now he has a backup pair of buffalo plaid pajama pants as well. I always find what I'm looking for at the bins. This is a kid's cool just pullover. I'm going to take this to Once Upon a Child. It's not in like amazing condition. This is so cute. Little unicorn, little sleeper thing. I'm going to try that at Once Upon a Child. If I'm putting it here, it's just going to Once Upon a Child. I don't want to make you hear that word like 500 times. So this is Baby Starters. Little carrot overall. Camille gave me this new at Tag Cat and Jack little Halloween shirt. This one I'm keeping for my boys. Well, for Cyrus, a little Minecraft t-shirt. We got Cat and Jack vest. Carter's onesie. These are Athletic Works fleece jogger pants. This is a little cat costume. This I got just to set on my shelf, probably in my office. I will grab that in one sec. I've been looking for one of the little Jellycat plants, but those are like 50 bucks. So I found this one in the bins, and yeah, I'll just use this for now until I probably will find a Jellycat plant in the bins at some point. So very cute. And actually, it's going to be in a different haul this week, but I found another one a different day. I already forgot what it looked like, but we'll see in one of the next videos. Let me go grab that. That just fell. We got little Cat and Jack sweatshirt. This is, don't know this brand, Sugar and Jade girls dress. These I'm not going to take to Once Upon a Child because they're just pants only and they won't buy them, but they're both Carter's 3T, so I am going to just put these together on a hanger and sell these at the JBF sale. Probably both pairs for like $4 something. So this is little Carter's camo shorts. We've got Wonder Nation denim shorts. These I will be listing myself. They're a pair of women's 511 tactical pants. Very, very good condition. These are probably about 20 bucks. This is Children's Place, some girls' velvet leggings. These I'm going to sell myself. They're just some Teva, like a leather sandal. It's probably, they're not in amazing condition, so I'm going to say 20. These usually go for like 30, but in better shape. These are Cat and Jack, so I'm going to wash those, take them to Once Upon a Child. These are some girls' Old Navy shorts. This is Old Navy little kids shacket. We've got a Carter's waffle onesie. This is girls' Wonder Nation dress. These are some North Face hiking pants to trade in for $10. Cat and Jack kids jogger pant, new at Tag. These are, I'm going to try my hardest to get these paints out so I can trade them into Lululemon. But yeah, so these are some Lululemon like flare leggings. They will not take them looking like this. So I have had good luck getting paint out. And honestly, I actually am going to wash them first. I don't know if it's quite paint. It seems different. It's kind of like still sticky or soft. Either way, Goof Off. I have had great luck getting things like that off with Goof Off. So I'm going to try because, yeah, I want to treat myself to another piece soon. These are some kids' thereabouts khaki short. This is an Infantino carrier. I'm going to try that at Once Upon a Child first. And then all these books, I think I'm going to do JBF for first. Any of the books that don't sell at JBF, I'm going to just take right afterwards to Once Upon a Child because they almost never pass on any books from me unless it's just too bad of condition or like if there's writing in it or something, but I checked all of these. So anyways, just some, these ones were super lightweight ones. So yeah, these ones I won't price at $4 something. They didn't cost that much to begin with, but you know, I paid next to nothing for them. So if I can make like a book, I'm really, really happy with that. So lots of books. Okay. A couple more things for personal use. This is just a little gingerbread plate. I will be really happy to use this at my tea time with Chris over the Christmas time. Just put a little pastry or something on there. And then this would be, I just got this thinking it would be cute in our schoolie if we ever get the schoolie done. Someone did ask the other day, how's it coming? It's not quite coming yet. I'm sure you guys are not surprised, but hopefully, you know, he is, I don't know, he's in the mindset of it. So we'll see if some work starts getting done on it soon. Either way, this is a great little camping cup. Anyways, it's the brand United by Blue, just says the mountains are calling. So thought that was cute. I'm going to sell these myself. They are some Crocs sandals. Just need to throw these in the wash. And then this is probably 20 to 25. These, I don't think Once Upon a Child will buy. They're too basic. I mean, I might put them in there. They are also preemie size. And I love finding preemie size because it's kind of harder to find. So I'll try it. If they don't buy them, I'll lock those up at JBF. Here's my receipt, $64.39. This is for JBF, little SpongeBob hat. These are some Cat and Jack boots, basically new without tag. Looks like they're still attached. They are a little dirty though, so excuse me. So Once Upon a Child only sells these for like, I feel like $6.50 maybe. So like weight wise, I probably wouldn't make anything, which normally I'm fine with that. But since I am doing JBF, I might price these on my own. Try to make a little bit more. If they don't sell, I can take them to Once Upon a Child after. Casey Bear. This is just a kid's Volcom hat. I'm going to try that at JBF. This is a little Mario backpack, and it seemed to be in very, very good condition. And it even has a cute little lunchbox with it. So I'm going to try that at JBF. Or, you know, I mentioned those JanSport backpacks I was going to take to Once Upon a Child. I'm debating if I just tag those up for JBF as well. This time of year is probably not when people are looking for backpacks. So I don't know. I'm sure Once Upon a Child might buy this, but you know, backpacks, this isn't super heavy, but it's also not like, it's not like just a couple ounces. So I'll think about this one, but I was going to get it no matter what. This one though is just like a super lightweight backpack, and like this looks like in perfect condition. I'm going to try that at Once Upon a Child. These are some Lane Bryant women's, just like a denim short. So I will list these probably around 20 bucks. Also going to list this. This is not a brand I would generally look out for, but I thought this was very fallish, and I love corduroy. I think this is like more of a vintage piece. Great Lend apparel, but just like a corduroy button down. Probably 15 to 20 there. I don't think Once Upon a Child will buy this because it's like a water toy. It's Nerf, like one of these things. So I don't know, but I'll try it. We'll see. Doesn't hurt. These are easy peasy. Some kids corduroy pants. Once Upon a Child does not buy socks, so I will sell these at JBF. Adidas, like a soccer sock. These are some Wonder Nation kids shoes. And this is First Impressions, little unicorn. Is that a unicorn or a horse? I have the horn. I'm going to say unicorn. So new at tags. So yeah, honestly, I don't have much to list on my, I do have the shoes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of shoes, unless I keep the reefs for myself. A couple things to trade in. For Lulu and North Face, quite a bit for Once Upon a Child, which I'm excited about. So yeah, I just really have like these 3 pieces I think to list on my own, which is honestly great. Like the more that, and this bra, so 4 plus the shoes, so less than 10 pieces to list on my own, and a lot of stuff to make a little bit of profit off of. So thanks for watching, guys. This was a very short one, but I love sharing everything with you, and now I can start sorting this all out and getting it tagged for its various things. So I definitely, like I said, have more bins hauls to come, so be on the lookout for those, and I will catch up with you guys then. Bye, friends.